Hey guys, Average Joe Arms here. Bringing you a video today on the Wilson Combat X Macro Grip Module. Right off the bat, I am not sponsored by Wilson Combat. They did not send this to me. Everything here is my opinions on something that I purchased for myself. And this is not a gun, there's nothing in it. And this one is flagged, so it is safe and it has no mag. And so we're good to go. Anyway, guys, I wanted to share kind of like a little overview with you guys, and just let you know what I'm thinking about it and some different points of view I have on it. We'll take it apart and I'll show you, not on camera, but I'll show you the difference of the modules up close, and then we'll put it back together and I'll give you guys a little bit of my overview. So anyway, just to start off, I know there's a glare, I apologize, but this is what it is, the large size, and as you can see, they do make a shorter, but you're kind of losing some of that Picatinny rail, and then the even shorter ones go to the proprietary rail. So that's why I didn't go with any of these. I didn't go with the short either because I'm not buying new mags, and if I'm going to have a 17 round mag, I might as well use the whole grip. Sig Sauer mags are very expensive. I have 5 of them already. I'm not going to purchase 3 or 4 more for a shorter mag. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's what I went with, and I went with a different color than the original, and I went with black. So we'll just chuck this over here for now. All right, now here we go. It is safe, like I said, so we're going to remove this Sovereign Ammo chamber flag. And the gun is empty and clear, which we already know. Here it is up close. As you can see, it has that Wilson Combat Starburst pattern that they call, and this is pretty aggressive on here. There's some more aggressive stippling, but I'll show you that a little bit more when we put them side by side and compare them. But I just wanted to show you that this is the configuration that I have it in, and I am carrying it now like this after testing it. So let's take it apart, and I will get up close and personal with both grip modules and show you some similarities, some of the differences, and what I like about each. So let's do that. All right, guys, so basically what we have here is just 2 empty pieces of plastic. There is no gun here. If you are new to this channel and just new to the P365s, maybe you don't know. So for all you that do, just bear with me for a second as I explain the FCU for just a minute. This is what's called the fire control unit. This is the serialized part. This is the gun, technically. All this other stuff means nothing. You could send this through the mail. You could do whatever you want with it. It's no big deal. But this is the actual gun. And this is where your trigger is, and your slide release and your slide or takedown lever are all part of the FCU. This is where everything is. Pretty nice. I do like this little thing. And with this, you can put this in all different type of chassis, all different type of grip modules, plus they make chassis too, like I forget what it's called right now off the top of my head. I do apologize for that, but I'll just throw it in the description and I know it'll pop in my head. But anyway, oh, Flux Raiders. Sorry, guys. The Raider, there's chassis like that, and I'm sure more people are going to come out with them, and they'll get less and less expensive. So we're going to put this aside since that doesn't matter for this. I will say I'm not going to show you how to take it in and out. It is very simple, and it fits in the Wilson Combat just like it fits in the Sig Sauer. Just a nice tight fit. It's not loose at all, so I'm very happy about it. So here's the Wilson Combat, and of course, as you can tell, this is the Sig Sauer. We're going to put these side to side, nose to nose, and give you just a little bit of comparison. And as you can see a little FDE through here, but pretty much they're exact same size on the tip. On the back, I do feel like this one's a little more rounded and this is a little flatter, but really no noticeable difference in the beaver tail. Your cutouts, of course, are going to be the same. These are non-safety models. I'm not a big fan of safeties, but here's where we get to the big difference and what I really like about it. I like mag wells on my carry guns. I know that's a subject for some people. I don't care what you do. Do whatever you want. I don't think less or better or less of anybody for that. But I like them. But as you can see here, this thing sticks out pretty dang far with that mag well. It is quite aggressive, but what you'll see is the Wilson Combat actually has a built-in magwell. I'll show you that a little closer in a little bit. But one of the reasons I was wanting to get this module is to help with the concealed carry. Once I put this magwell on here, it really did hinder the concealed carry ability. I don't even know if that's a word, but it was starting to print, because not only is it sticks out this side. You can see the difference on the sides. Let's put them like this, actually. You see that almost fits right in there. So this was pushing out more, and you had more real estate showing. One of the reasons that I like this. One of the other things you'll notice is this has a removable back strap. You get a small, medium, and large. And with that too, they make some magwells and back straps, you know, aftermarket that slide right in. They're really nice. But with this, you just get what you get. It seems to me like it's a medium, which would make sense if you're going to just not be able to remove it. But it does fit very well in my hand, even though I was using a large in this. So I do like that. But you also notice the aggressive stippling on here, like I was saying before. On here, there's very, very little stippling. And even with this handle it grips on here, it just wasn't good enough for me. This is very aggressive. I really like that. And what I also like is it has it here too on the front. Very nice. This is much more aggressive, and I like that a lot. So the only advantage so far I've found to this is one of those things. It's not really an advantage because of the feel, but in here you'll see it kind of gets like a little indent, a little groove. So what that does is, when my hand is sitting in the fire position, both of them sit pretty much exactly the same, very comfortable. But when I reach down to hit the mag release, I have no problem hitting this mag release. This comes with a mag release too, just so you know. With this one, I was realizing when I brought my hand down, I wasn't getting that same mag release press. And then I realized it's because right here, this one actually comes out and you have a little swell there. But I do like that for my support hand. I wish they would have stippled a little bit right here. But anyway, with my support hand, I like that little swell. With here, you don't have that swell, so it gives my thumb more room to get down. But it's not a knock on this. I think it's pretty dirty. This one has 1,800 rounds on it, just so you know. This one has 300 now. So on this one, you could barely tell. There's nothing in it. And hey, I like that. So something else you might have been able to tell when I held it up. Let me grab this right here. You'll notice you got these little slots in here. So there's one there. You'll see that's where it's sticking in. I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera. Sorry, guys. You got two little ones on each side. And then there's a big one in the middle. And as you can see, this fits right in it. And what that's for is you can get tungsten rods to weigh this down, which is pretty nice. I haven't even looked them up yet. This is just something I heard from a couple guys. But I don't know if there's a big tungsten rod and two littles, or just the two littles, or one big one. I don't know. But it's something I'm interested in. This is super, super light. So if you're worried about a heavy grip, you know, hey, that's awesome. But and if you want to, you could weigh it down. I'm sure you don't have to buy their tungstens. You could probably put whatever you wanted in there if you felt like it. I mean, technically I could put that in there, cut it. But anyway, it's just a nice little feature. But I really am enjoying this grip. It feels really good in my hand. I really like it a lot. Now that magwell I was talking about, as you can see, it is flared. It's a little wider around the whole thing than this. If I were to take this off, which I don't want to, I apologize for that, because then I got to take the back strap off, take the nut off, all that. But yes, this is a more aggressive magwell, but this one, it seems a little more useful. Now I have unloaded magazines here, which doesn't really matter because this is not a gun. And I'll just show you. I mean, this thing really goes in pretty good. Very nice. You get that nice little, you can go from all the sides. It funnels in all four sides. Yes, not as aggressive as this, but I don't recommend this magwell, even for not concealed carry, if you don't have base pads. And it does fit in without it, as you just saw, but it's tucked in there. And when you have these mags full, 17 rounds, and the slides on, so it's not so easy to just slide up in, you'll see here, it just actually happened like that. It doesn't lock in very good. So you have to, when you slam this home, just not slamming it home. You got to make sure you get your hand like that and you hold it on there, and you got to slam it in like that. Is it good to slam your mags home? Yeah, sure. Well, not when the slide's open, but slam them in. But it's just one of those things, if you were under stress, under pressure, and you kind of just get that thing in there and then it fell out, that would suck. But anyway, so this one I really enjoy. I enjoy that magwell. I enjoy it a lot. And when I carry, this has been really nice. It's very hard to tell how big that is, but so anyway, yeah, really cool. I'm probably forgetting some things I wanted to talk about, but what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do, and hopefully you'll stick around, I'm gonna put it all back together, and we're gonna discuss it a little bit and give you my final thoughts. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so here we go, and I'm just gonna show you. It is empty, no mag yet, and this is an empty mag. So let's move this out of the way. And oh, one thing I'll show you real quick. This is one of my holsters for this, and this grip module, it fits perfect. It's not any bigger, so I know a lot of people with some grip modules, they get concerned about holsters, but this fits perfect in that holster with this grip module. So I'm just going to put that aside, and I will, with that, kind of get into something else, the grip module itself and the cost. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, but I will tell you it was very inexpensive. I'm not going to tell you where I bought it, but if you're interested, drop me a message down in the comments and I'll tell you. And because I'm not supposed to do that on here. And this is not an advertisement for this at all. This is just my opinions. So anyway, with that being said, this is very inexpensive. And they make a lot of these grip modules that go into the, I've seen them as high as 700 beans, which is the, more expensive than like my Hellcat Pro was brand new. So you can get one of those, and if you do, I guarantee you're gonna love it. They're awesome. They're usually aluminum. They have like built-in gas pedals. A lot of them don't fit your old holsters, but if you're spending that much on a new one, it's not a big deal. And I can't recommend those because I've never used them, but they look awesome. And if I had unlimited funds, I would definitely get one of those. But for what this is and for the cost of it, I'm very impressed with this. The stippling and all around, it feels so good in my hand. I really like it. I really do. I think it is an absolute improvement over the stock SIG grip module. Now, you don't need something like this. That one is perfectly fine. If you're, it's perfectly fine to carry. It's perfectly fine for the range. Perfectly fine for whatever you want to use it for. Home defense, it being a 17 rounder. But I really like this, and I'm very happy with it. Well, I got this on Monday, and I was at the range on Sunday, so I hadn't gotten to shoot it until this week. So I did put it on the day I got it, but I didn't carry it. For a week, I carried my Hellcat Pro until I could get this to the range. Now, there's like a 99% chance that it wouldn't have affected it all, but I didn't want to take that chance. Now, since I brought it to the range, I put about 300 rounds through it, about, 6 boxes, and I absolutely love it, and I'm very happy with it. And there's some other things I was going to mention about the light and about the optic and the trigger and all that, but I'm going to make a separate video on that and tell you guys why that this right now is my favorite EDC, my favorite carry gun, and why I am carrying it all the time. So if you're interested in that, give me a like, subscribe, follow, and I'm probably going to come out with that video in a couple days. I might wait until next Tuesday because normally my range day is Sunday, but I'm busy Sunday. I might go to range on Monday with Miss Average Joe Arms, and then I'd like to get some more rounds through it. Just to kind of solidify my opinions, get some video that will kind of show you what I'm talking about with it when I tell you why I really like this gun. But yeah, so Wilson Combat X Macro 365 grip. I'm impressed with it. I like it. It is my everyday carry now, and I think you guys might like it too, but can't take my word for it. Watch some other videos. I bought this because of a video of somebody else that I really like and respect. His name's Shenanigans. I'll put his link up here and check him out. He's got a really good video on this. I am going to throw some shooting footage in here with this, which you'll already see. But unfortunately, my last trip to the range, it depends where I get to go and which bay and how good I can film. Because the angles and tight, when they give me a nice big bay, I get great footage. When I get a small one, it's not as good. But Shenanigans has a really good one on this, and he'll show you drawing, and which I can't draw at my range. So if you're interested in it, check out his video too. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please drop me a like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And stay safe and take care of each other. Average Joe Arms.